Alright guys, well I'm back today with a really cool video that I've been excited about for a while and honestly thought would never be possible. This is actually a 1918 Browning Automatic Rifle, or BAR. This is the civilian legal semi-auto version produced by Ohio Ordnance, and this has been on my bucket list since I can remember. I actually used to shoot a couple of military surplus rifle matches that my buddy Parallax Bill would invite me to from work. And in those matches, I began to experience World War I and World War II firearms, bolt actions and semi-automatics alike, and fell in love with the history and collectability, but could never afford something like a BAR or even an M1 Garand at the time. Years followed, I started YouTube and I started acquiring different things along the way, allowing me to start trading, and when Parallax Bill decided he wanted to let go of his BAR, I knew I had to grab it, and the process started. For 2 weeks, I traded, scrapped around, bought and sold, and acquired this Ohio Ordnance BAR, and this particular version is actually one of their older versions where they used a lot more GI parts than a reproduction parts. If you buy an Ohio Ordnance BR right now, I believe they have reproduction barrels, which are very good quality, but I do like the fact that this one does have an original Royal Typewriter 1953 barrel. Everything about this BAR screams classic World War I and World War II combat, and I absolutely love rattling off the 30-06 rounds in semi-automatic form. The rifle itself weighs about 16 pounds and is fed from a 20-round detachable box magazine. The BAR saw limited engagement in World War I, but was really designed for trench warfare. When the enemy was dug in, every time everybody advanced, it was nice to develop a light machine gun for walking fire. You could actually set this to semi-auto and take your shots every other step to hold the enemy's heads down, and then switch it to full auto when you made it to the trench to really blow through things. This really was designed for World War I, but again, I believe the Allies or the US wanted to reveal it in 1919, but the war ended because Germany pulled out with the armistice. Now, correct me if my history is incorrect in the comments below. I am no historian, and I actually would recommend you guys watch CN Arsenal for a full historic overview of the 1918 BAR. Now, in World War II, though, it did see a ton of action, and this is actually, I believe, more closely related to the World War II version because this, again, is a parts kit on a new receiver with a bunch of mixed-match parts to get this Browning automatic rifle to work in semi-automatic form. It was pretty cool because Parallax Bill sent over about 12 magazines, this nice Pelican case, a different flash hider, the bipod, and the carry handle, and you can see me using some of these different accessories throughout this video. I'm absolutely in love with this Browning automatic rifle, and you'll be seeing it in videos in the future, but I hope you guys enjoy this video and just watching the BAR rattle off 36 rounds, 30-06 rounds time and time again. And I want to give a huge shout out to AIM Surplus for allowing me to pick up some of this 30-06 ammo at cost. These guys do support the channel by allowing me to buy ammo at cost, and they have specific Prvi Partizan or PPU 30-06 designed for the M1 Garand or Garand, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I believe this has slightly lower pressures because modern 30-06 ammo can damage a Garand, so I decided to pick some of this up since I ordered a Garand from the CMP and I wanted to run it through this BAR. It was a smooth, nice recoil impulse with no failures to chamber or fire, and this thing was a tack driver at a distance with this ammo from AIM Surplus. There is almost no recoil on this firearm because it is so heavy, and honestly, dumping a 20-round mag while standing can be a little bit tasking on your arms. But I can tell you what, if you ever get the pleasure to shoot one of these or even own one of these, I would highly recommend it because it's a classic piece of American history. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.